I would just like to mention two upcoming things. One, my big one, which is my, of course, as usual, completely silent until I start filming. The first one is my annual electric vehicle / Tesla party in the Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. Of course, everyone is invited. So please, I hope you will join us this year. It is held at the Sandrift Resort, and information on that will be in the details box below in the video. The date will be Saturday, June 4th this year. So usually we have it in May between two other events, which is Automotion Car Show Weekend and Memorial Weekend. However, this year Automotion, there's no empty weekend between those two, so I'm pushing it back a little bit further to June 4th. Now, what we will be doing is, now usually we meet up at the Mauston, Wisconsin Supercharger, which is 20 miles north of Wisconsin Dells. So the majority of everybody can just kind of juice up their vehicles a little bit. If you will be bringing a Roadster or other non-Tesla electric vehicle that cannot use superchargers, please let me know in advance so I can have charging arrangements for you. Specifically have 240-volt charging arrangements for you, as we'll have to make certain whatever. I have to make arrangements for 240s. So we usually meet up at the Mauston Supercharger, maybe have an ice cream at the Cullivers there, and following that, we'll just take a little country ride through the back country Wisconsin roads to the Wisconsin Dells. Like I say, it's only about 20 miles. And now here's where I might be changing it up. Usually we'll stop at the Riverside and Great Northern Narrow Gauge Historical Railway and go for a ride. But I've noticed maybe only 25% of the people that come actually go for a ride on the train. Everybody else just kind of wanders around the parking lot until those that did go on the train ride, which is it's about a half-hour round trip. 30 to 40-minute round trip. Everybody else just seems to wander around the parking lot or the grounds until those that did go for a ride come back. So this year I'll be taking a vote if we get enough people that are for it, we will do the train ride. If we don't, then we'll skip the train ride and we go straight to the Sandrift Resort, where a high-powered wall station at 80 amp is available, if need be, for some of those latecomers or just if you need a little extra power to get home. And then we have our barbecue. We'll do barbecue. We have rowboats, paddleboats, canoes, shuffleboard, sandy beach, and the rowboats, paddleboats, canoes, it's all free to use. We'll do a campfire. I'll have marshmallows. We'll have hot dogs, hamburgers, a little cake, fun stuff. Last year we had a little bit of rain in the morning, which seemed to make everybody not show up. And those that did, we had a blast because in the afternoon the sun came out and we just had a grand old time. So I'm hoping we get a lot more people this year, also considering that we've doubled the number of Tesla owners since last year. And given that Wisconsin, we went from like a couple hundred Teslas in Wisconsin to a couple thousand Teslas in Wisconsin in just a year. So that is, once again, June 4th. And like I said, I'll be barbecuing. If you want to bring a potluck dish, if you want to make something and bring it with you, awesome. And for those that don't want to just come for the day and want to stay overnight or for the weekend, Sandrift, I always also choose the weekend where Sandrift doesn't have very many bookings, so they're mostly empty. It's a small ma and pa motel resort on the lake. Only 15 or 16 units. So, it's not like they're a huge resort or something like that. So I try to choose an emptier weekend for those that would like to stay overnight. There will be plenty of rooms available. So obviously, if you stay overnight, you're responsible for the cost of the rooms. Likewise, if you decide to go on the train ride, you're also responsible for your ticket costs, although we will get the group rate discount. Now, I'm on the board of directors for the railway, so at our next meeting, I'm going to ask if they would agree to, if we all just contribute and make just one flat donation to the railway. Now, I can drive the engines. Like I said, I'm on the board of directors, but I still have to get permission for things. I'm thinking maybe we'll get I'll just bring out our old steam tram style engine, and we'll hook up one of our 300 series cars, which will seat 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 adults, and with children we could probably fit about 18 in there, plus I could fit at least 2 more people in the engine cab. And it would be a little more fun. Go, have our own private little train. I'll take everybody out and back, but we'll see what we can do with that. Now, event number 2, which is actually before my Tesla party, I did mention Automotion. Now, we tried having my Tesla party during Automotion one year. That was a major fail because what I had failed to realize was, like I said, I've learned my my lesson big time. Was the Dells is just super packed. But once again, now we have more Teslas in Wisconsin. So if anybody would like to come to the Dells, this is the weekend of May 21st and 22nd. And just want to get together and have fun, cruise the Dells a little bit in Tesla style. I mean, there's lots and lots and lots of cars. Last year was the busiest the Dells has ever been at all, period, of any way, shape, or form. Thank God I know the back roads, so I was able to get home off the freeway to the Sandrift in about 15 minutes, because if I was stuck on the main road, that 15-minute drive, which it's about the same time with no traffic, it's the same amount of time on the side road as it is the main road. But so that 15-minute drive would have, according to Waze and Apple navigation, whatever, with the traffic, would have been almost 2 hours. That's how many cars there were. It's crazy, but lots of fun. So if you're interested, here's a quick just a brochure. The Noah's Ark Water Park will have so much. Is it at Noah's Ark again this year? 30th annual. Yeah, gates open at Noah's Ark on the Saturday 21st at 7 a.m. and lots of car events. I mean, there's pretty much no electrics. I mean, the only electrics that would be there would be us driving Teslas. So, I mean, even if you wanted to enter your car in and show your Tesla at the event, you can do so. I will have the website address for Automotion in the video too. It's wisdells.com/AUTOMOTION Automotion. wisdells.com/Automotion. See it there. Which would be awesome if we can get some entries. Unfortunately, with my schedule, I will not be able to enter my car for anything. But, I mean, they have muscle car, pony car, trailer queen, land yacht, lead sled, drop head, flathead, antique versus vintage versus classic. This is the 30th annual. They've been doing it since '87. I mean, it's a great event. Lots and lots of fun. Hi. Hey, my big guy. My big 8-year-old. I'm so proud of you. Say hi, Vinny. Okay, come on. Say hi. Say, I just ate all my dinner. I'm such a big boy. It's my big 8-year-old now. Yeah. I'm so proud of you. So, let's see. And We need to get some ludicrous cars at Automotion. And I think I know just where to find some. So, like I said, that's coming up. This is coming up in 2 weekends. Not this weekend, but the following weekend. So May 21st and 22nd, 2016 for Automotion. This, like I said, if anybody wants to just get together and have a few beers and go out, reverse that, go out driving and then have a few beers. Autopilot. I'm kidding. Yeah. So, all right. I know you've been eyeing this brochure all day. There you go. It's all yours now. You don't want to tear it up? Oh. Such a good boy. What are you doing? You want some fruit? Should we get a can of peaches? So I really hope to see everybody this year at my my annual EV party, and I'm going to be displaying a few extra little treats, if you know what I mean. Well, or basically a teardrop cap travel trailer that's going to be all Tesla out. At least I'm hoping I'll be ready by then. But because the following week is my boys' last week of school, and then we start our first Tesla travel adventure, part of my new adventure series. We'll be heading to Colorado, up in the mountains, a little bit south of Silverthorne. We'll be at around Georgetown, depending on where I can find a campground. And yeah, and we can do some gold mining, visit a 100-and-something-year-old narrow gauge railway that goes up through the mountains, visit a gold mine, and there's a few historical. That's my thumb. No biting. Oh, da 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 da. Da da. Da da. I'm Dada. Isn't he cute? Oh, he's such a good boy today. We were just at our favorite Chinese restaurant, and he ate more than me. My 30-pound little peanut 8-year-old here ate more than big old fat me. Oh, can you say bye-bye? Come on. Say bye. No? You don't want to say bye-bye? Okay. All right, so that's it. If anybody has questions about the upcoming events, either one, Automotion or my EV party, please let me know. There's plenty of room for everybody, and I mean everybody, at the EV party. I do ask if you can, please RSVP with either a yes, no, or a maybe for the event. And yeah, that's it. Automotion, just give me a heads up if you're coming. I'm pretty much camped out at the Sandrift Resort, which is literally a 5-minute walk, 30-second car drive from the Automotion. And there is a high-powered wall station available. Sandrift does charge. They're not charging for the EV party, but the high-powered wall station is free for guests staying overnight for all other times. Otherwise, $2 per hour just to cover the cost of the electric, as it's, even though they have a huge hydro plant, not huge, a 10 megawatt hydro plant in the Dells, the electric rates are still relatively high. So $2 an hour on an 80 amp high powered wall station basically covers the cost of electric, which is fair if you ask me. Otherwise, Boston's 2 hours north, and that's 20 minutes north. And that's a 6-bay supercharger, first in Wisconsin. And you're looking at the first person that ever supercharged in Wisconsin. Am I missing anything, buddy? Hope to see some of you guys. I mean, seriously. We got to start getting together. I mean, this is the Midwest. It's been like a EV wasteland until now. Come on. We got to enjoy it.